award, wherein we had a motion to censure the 4 backbench commissioners, Honorable Mpuga, Honorable Afeochan, Honorable Kampulira, and Honorable Sirwanyi. I'm here to represent colleagues who tirelessly worked to have that motion on the floor of Parliament, but due to the fact that we are all up in our constituencies, they are unable to be present here. But we are working around the clock to ensure that maybe before the end of the week, we can get together and address the remaining business. In our crusade, as you all recall, Honorable Sarah Pendi, Honorable Audria, who are not here, and colleagues who are against the so-called service award selectively given to the backbench commissioners. Even this time round, we got to learn that again another bonanza of the 400 million was given, and this we got to know. We had our suspicion, but it was confirmed through the leader of opposition, Honorable Senyonyi, who told the country about yet another tranche of 400 million immediately before our parliamentary nominations. And this was well utilized because some commissioners were able to sponsor candidates. They were able to give nomination fees and some small facilitation. That one we got to learn, and we were trying to piece the loose ends together. Then it led us to the source that indeed there has been another cash bonanza. And countrymen, this goes against the spirit of Parliament. We look back with the sadness when the commissioners, when we had gathered the necessary requisite signatures, when we go to the 182 signatures, they rushed to court, took themselves to court, gave evidence against themselves, and they won to block Parliament from debating the same. Our reasoning then was, can we put a stop to the hemorrhage? Can we put a stop to the outright stealing of money? Now again, the same thing is happening. What do you want us to do? We thought it would be a chapter closed. It remained hanging. For some reason, we have never had the opportunity to debate that motion. And before we again look back again, the same thing is recurring again. Why has it become a habit, a trend for those in charge to take advantage of the offices they hold? I can tell you, members of Parliament, the backbenchers and all and sundry, we are not doing well. There is no, most members are moving around Kampala, some in preparations for the campaigns, but most because we are handicapped. The backbenchers are handicapped. Now the commissioners are busy apportioning themselves money. When will this come to an end? When will this come to an end? Fortunately, the 11th Parliament is still on up to May 27, 2026. Parliament is not over yet. Even after the elections, members are continuing to be members of Parliament up to 27th May 2026. So it means that we are still members of Parliament, and therefore put aside the electioneering season we are in and the campaigns, members will remain members of parliament. Members of parliament, you have a duty to your country. You took an oath to protect and defend the constitution and all the laws. Members of parliament remain in force up to May 27th. So we shall not run away from this responsibility yet again. We are gathering all the necessary evidence, and at an appropriate time, we shall be able to move Parliament once again on two fronts: to reconsider our motion, but also number two, to retable fresh evidence. The other one was evidence against 500 million, which we have. Now we are adding another evidence of the 400 million. So we are coming together. We hope by next week we shall be addressing you when the entire team is assembled. We hope to put together our team. But I think at the end of the day, this is our country. This is our parliament. We cannot run away from duty.